What's up, YouTube? For tonight's video, we have a full Cosmog Evolution Team. Man, this was hot. These battles took me so many attempts. So we have the Cosmog team here. Obviously, I'm using only 4 Pokemon, but that added to the challenge. Leave your theme teams in the comment section below, people. The highest thumb up comment will be the winner, or you could be picked for a Mystery Monday, which always lands on Monday. Anyways, so with this team, right, I had 2 powerhouses that had Lunala and Solgaleo. I mean, they were the worst Pokemon on this team. Anyway, this battle was against Roz on my chat. If you people want to battle me, you can. That's in the description. I battle every day there and just chat on there at a random time each day. Okay, so leading with my most powerful Pokemon, which is Nebby. Now, Chandeler's going to go for the Toxic there. I was expecting to kind of go smooth, just a little bit of damage to me. I wasn't expecting lots. Now, on this set, I had Splash and Teleport, and I had Psychium Z, so I could teleport all my health back without doing any damage. So I have to swap out Nebby because, you know, I've got to save it to last. Swapping in Cosmog here anyway. It's so tiny, and it's very bulky though, and it's quite funny. That's the heaviest Pokemon. Like, look at it. Anyway, so yeah, the Hex Toxic combo there would have done like a lot of damage there. So it's going to flamethrower on my Cosmog. So I'm just spamming Cosmic Power here, seeing if I can PP stall out this Chandelure a little bit. Now, I did have some pretty cool strategies on Lunala and Solgaleo too. Don't worry about that, but I made sure I'd use all 4 Pokemon at least. Okay, so using Cosmic Power here again, I've got lots of move pool options here. Going for another Cosmic Power, hoping this runs out of PP. I was thinking of running the Psychium Z on this, but I ran Everlight on this, as said, like max health and split defenses. However, guys, I get burned. I go for a Cosmic Power. That really sucks because, you know, I was going to actually take it out the next turn. God damn. So all my defenses are like 999, but that's going to go down. So I'm a little bit salty about that. I was always going to win that matchup. Anyway, let's swap in Lunala. This is probably my favorite set on this team. Okay, so I'm running a physical Lunala. I bet you never guessed that one. So this is a Shadow Claw physical set there. I've also got on here, I've got Swagger as well. And I've also got Psych Up, and I've got Giga Impact with the Normalium Z. It actually worked pretty well. Okay, so we have Jinx coming out here. Swagger misses, Lovely Kiss misses. Man, that would have been so bad. I would have been so salty if I got kissed by that Jinx then. All right, anyway, so going for the Shadow Claw. Not playing any games, so I don't want to get put to sleep. This is probably one of the most important Pokemon on my team. All right, so Jinx is down. Pretty solid start here. Okay, in comes Holy Moly. Look at those blue noses. Anyway, it's going to go for the Sucker Punch. I did see that one coming, so I went for the Shadow Claw the Swagger instead of going for the Shadow Claw there. I can't afford to have any damage on this thing. Okay, so now the Dugtrio is going to become confused here. However, it does have a Z Crystal, so I was like, oh no, this is bad. It's going to have an attack boost too. Anyway, so I had the Swagger up on the Dugtrio. I was going to try and psych it up, then copy its stat boost with the Swagger, and then attack it with the Shadow Claw. Dugtrio is going to use Supersonic Tri-Strike. Guys, look at that shit. It's almost as good as Wailord. So I get smacked by a couple of little beans. Does about under half my health. Going for the Psych Up now. I'm going to copy +2 in attack, which is nice. So my attack stat isn't really garbage anymore. So it's time, guys, for my Z move. It's getting close. So going for my Z move here. It's going to hit itself in Confusion. Thank God. That would have been like super bad. It was definitely going for a Sucker Punch then, I'd say. So obviously this is a bulky, and with its Shadow Shield down there, it definitely would have taken me up. So going for the Breakneck Blitz on Giga Impact here. Guys, look at this. This is hype. Look how fast it's going too. I'm going to hit Dugtrio in the face with a couple of wings, and it's going to get basically destroyed there. So Dugtrio is down. Okay. So we have the Togedemaru coming out here. So I'm going to go for the Shadow Claw. Obviously, I don't want to go for Giga Impact, so I'm going to outspeed, go for Shadow Claw, and that's going to take Togedemaru out in one shot. So this Lunala is like sweeping through the team. It relied on a lot of luck there getting that Psych Up off. All right, so Gallade comes out here. I'm going to go for the Giga Impact just because I can, and that's going to take it out in one shot. Gallade is down. There's only one more Pokemon left. I've got 2 more Pokemon left. So we have the Simipour coming out here, and things started to go a little bit salty from here. Okay, so I'm going to get Hydro Pumped here, and that almost takes me out. It's going to be Life Orbed as well. So I'm going to recharge this turn. Went for Shadow Claw this turn to go for the full sweep there, but it's not going to happen. My Lunala goes down. Guys, I did a Lunala sweep. If you want me to put it up, I will put it up. I actually pulled one off with that one. Okay, so I've still got Nebby here. So Nebby's going to go for a splash. And the Simipour is going to use the nicest pot. This is looking a little bit nasty here because there's nothing I can do to this. I'm going to die to the Toxic here. So I was like, I need to swap in Solgaleo, but I don't really want to swap it in because it's more of a defensive wall than a special defensive wall. So all my hits are I'm going to take it really, really badly. And the only move I had on was a steel type move and it was going to do like monkeys. I didn't even mean to make that pun. Anyways, so I'm expecting like a Hydro Pump here, but it's going to be Ice Beam, whatever. Either move is going to take Nebby out in one shot there. So, oh man, that crit mattered. Anyway, so Cosmog is down. The last Pokemon I've got is Solgaleo, which is a defensive wall, which you get to see a lot more in the second battle. I'll go through that set. There anyway. So obviously with those nasty plots up, there's no way I'm going to be able to live this, and I'm going to go down there. And Solgaleo is going to get its hair washed there by that beautiful shampoo. Thanks for the battle, Roz. That was fun. I hope you guys liked that Lunala set. It was cool. Let's get to the second battle. This one was fairly long. I was going to insert joke there. Anyway, so we have Electivire lead here. Using the same Pokemon, obviously, here. Now, I decided I like to lead with Nebby or Cosmog because then I can see what moves I was up against. And also, this is the thing too. When I had the Lunala strategy with the Swagger and Psych-Up right, I thought it worked very well with Cosmog and Cosmog. You may think that's funny, right, because they can't do anything, but that's the point, right? Because they're sitting ducks and they get set up on. So I thought, if they get set up on, then I can bring Lunala in and copy those stats. So it was kind of bait for other people to do that. So that was my strategy there going. That's also another reason why I went for the Psych-Up there. Alright, so somehow Nebby dies. Oh, I don't even know how that happened. So, bringing Lunala here, I need to go for that Swagger Psych-Up set. So, here, going for the Swagger on the Electivire. I really needed this one to happen, so then I could Psych Up and start to sweep through the team. Lunala was definitely the MVP in all of the battles, and just except the ones how it didn't get the Psych Up or they'd swap, or they'd snap out of confusion the first turn in a row. Like, those were the really, really bad things. Anyway, so going for the Psych Up there, I get it off, which is cool, so I'm going to get a +2 in attack. Now, Electivire is going to be confused here. It's going to go for the Thunder Punch, but I'm going to be able to take that one nicely there. Okay, so I was thinking I could get a little greedy and go for another one, but I thought, nah, let's just get rid of this Electivire. So going for the Shadow Claw, taking the Electivire out. Also has a nice crit chance there as well if you come across like real premier walls and that sort of thing. Alright, so Swordsbuck's out. I can't do anything, guys. I can only go for the Normalium Z Giga Impact. I can't go for Giga Impact either because then I'll get that recharge turn, which I don't want. So going for the Normalium Z Giga Impact on Lunala with a +2 attack is going to be more than enough to take out Swordsbug. Unless it had something like a Focus Sash I wasn't aware of. I would have been pretty salty if that happened too. Anyway, so it looks hilarious when it just goes across the screen. Smashing into Swordsbug, taking it out in one shot. So Lunala is on the sweep again, people. Alright. So the next Pokemon we have is Blastoise. I was thinking this could be Mega Blastoise with Dark Pulse. That'd be really, really bad because that would just wreck me. Going for the Shadow Claw anyway. Doing about 3/4. I don't get that crit. No, then it has the red card. I'm like, what the seriously? I just got counted so hard. Alright, so Cosmog's coming in here. It's definitely not going to be dead weight here. Pardon the pun. So it's going to use the Scold on me there. I don't get burnt, which is nice. Now, I wanted to be a little bit of a troll here. So I thought, let's go for the Cosmic Power. I want to see if I can PP stall out this Blastoise's like Scold or something. Anyway, so going for the Cosmic Power. I'm going to boost my stats up there. Now, Cosmoem Sweep actually did win a long while ago, and I've had a couple of attempts at it, but it's the same as the Nebby Sweep. It's going to take like 1,000,000 turns, so it is happening in the future. Also, you guys actually said you wanted to see a full Cosmog team. I did come up with a strategy, but it's the only strategy. I might be able to kill one Pokemon. That's about it. But I did actually come up with a strategy. I may put that one up if you guys want to see it, just as a joke, you know, of just 6 Cosmogs. I did have a strategy. Anyways, you can think about that one for a while, what it would be. Let me know in the comments if you can guess. Anyway, so I'm setting up Cosmic Powers on this Blastoise, just basically pissing it off. So that bird is doing probably nearly like more damage than the attacks from the Blastoise. Blastoise is going for the Flash Cannon and Scald there. It's just not doing anything to me at all. So with the Everlight and the Cosmic Power, like this thing has like huge defenses. It's kind of like a Shuckle, really, but it doesn't have any like offense at all. It doesn't even have anything like Toxic, right? Anyways. It would have been nice if I had something like, you know, Toxic Spikes, and I could like stall done a bit of stalling with these, but mainly they'll just there to take up PP stalling and to bait the opponent in for the Lunala. That was their main purpose there. So I wanted them to remain completely innocent, so my Lunala could come in and copy their stats and sweep the team. That was the main strategy I had going there anyway. Alright, so we do get to see the Solgaleo happen in this battle too. Anyway, so I'm going to go down to the Scald very, very soon here. I'm just trying to stall out this Blastoise, and with Cosmic Power, there's nothing I can do. Since I already used my Z move too on the Lunala, on the Swordsbuck, I couldn't use like Psychium Z there to heal up my health with Teleport. So if you don't know, if you use Psychium Z on Teleport, it will fully restore all your health as a once-off in the battle. Very, very handy there. Quite a cool move. Alright, so Golurk's going to come in here. Obviously, I was wondering if it was going to try and set up on me. I was like, this is going to be interesting. That could be handy, or it could be very, very dangerous for my Lunala. Anyway, so Golurk is going to go for the Stone Edge here. I was like, I wonder if I'm going to live this. It'd be so funny if I lived on 1 health. But I'm not, and I'm going to go down. So that's Cosmoem down there. So, got my last Lunala and my Solgaleo here. Okay, so I was a little bit worried here. Should I go for Swagger or just go for Shadow Claw? Went for the Shadow Claw there. Didn't play any games there. Did about 3/4 damage. So I was happy with that. Golurk is going to go for the Stone Edge there. It's not going to take me out, which is nice. So here I could go for the Swagger or the Shadow Claw. Decided to go for the Shadow Claw again, which took the Golurk out. So a lot of these battles, it was Lunala sweeps there with this Psych Up shit. So we have the Blastoise coming back in here. I was thinking, should I go for the Dark... Sorry, is it going to go for Dark Pulse, or is it been hiding that back? I don't know. Decided to go for Swagger there. I was like, bugger it. Let's go and try and get a Psych Up on this thing again. The Blastoise is going to... it's going to get through the confusion this turn, and it's going to hit me with a Skull. I'm like, please don't burn. This would be so, so bad. Okay, so I just lived that one on 25 health. Going for the Shadow Claw here. I was like, bugger it. Let's just get rid of this thing. I need to get onto the next Pokemon. And it lives, snaps out of confusion, and takes me out with a Skull. I'm like, no! Oh, so salty. I could have probably just attacked that from the bat, right off the bat, and got rid of it, but that's how it is. Alright, so my last Pokemon is the Solgaleo. I get to explain this set a lot more. So Solgaleo is obviously used a lot on the physical side. I thought I'd use it on the special side. Now, this is the max health, max defense Solgaleo with Calm Mind, Sleep Talk, and Rest there, and it also has Flash Cannon. It's got a nice ability too, so all the little added effects won't actually do anything to it. So I thought this would be a prime opportunity to start setting up Calm Minds against this Blastoise there. Now, there was one Pokemon in the opponent's team that I was worried about. Just one. And I thought I needed to really prepare for it because it was going to be a real pain in the ass to take. Okay, so going for these Calm Minds, like the Blastoise is staying in. Obviously, they didn't have too much in me, or they just wanted to stack the Blastoise to try and get the burn on me. That's what I was hoping for, because it hasn't actually revealed that I had Rest yet. So that was my little surprise there. Anyway, so going for more Calm Minds here. So the problem was the last couple of Pokemon actually resisted the Flash Cannon. So that was the problem. That's why I needed so many Calm Minds up for. Anyway. Okay, so Blastoise is continue going for the Scald there. Really trying to get that burn. Which was good for me, because I was just like, cool, I can just keep going for Calm Minds here. This is fine. Even if I get burned, I can go for the Rest, Sleep Talk, and get Rest twice in a row. Anyways, so keep going for the Scald against me. Please, Blastoise, please give me them boost. Okay, so I think this is my 5th Calm Mind here, 5th or 6th Calm Mind. Getting close to max stats, and then I was going to start using Flash Cannon on my Solgaleo. Anyways, Blastoise he really wants that Skull burn. Actually, they've been fairly unlucky. Finally, they get their Skull burn. They're like, yes. I'm like, no worries. Here I can just go for Rest and be a real scumbag. Okay, so going for Rest here on the Solgaleo. Need to get rid of that burn. Here I can freely go for Sleep Talk and maybe get the Flash Cannon there. Now, even if the Blastoise swaps here, their Pokemon really have to take the risk of getting hit by a +6 Flash Cannon, and that's really not going to tickle. Okay, so the Blastoise, there's no point swapping it out. Like, I wouldn't be swapping it out either. I'd just let it die and swap something else in. Okay, so going for the Sleep Talker gear. Now, instead of getting attacking moves and Rest, I actually get Calm Mind a couple of times in a row, which is nice. But it doesn't really do anything, so I would have rather to attack that, but that's fine. Scald is doing, like, no damage at all there. Anyways, I'm going to be waking up the next turn, going for Flash Cannon, finishing off these Blastoise so I can see how I go against the next 2 Pokemon. Alright, so Solgaleo is going to go for the Flash Cannon, finishing off this Blastoise finally. That was such a long bit there, and that's Blastoise down. Now, I was thinking, why wasn't there like a Mega Blastoise? And I was thinking like I got a Mega Venusaur on the first, and I was going to get a Mega Blastoise in the second. Anyways, Slow King's going to come in here. I was like, oh crap, I hope this doesn't have Calm Mind or it's over. Flash Cannon does over half health. It does heavily resist it. Now it's going to go for the Shadow Ball. Unfortunately for him, all the obviously the remaining Pokemon of his were special attackers, so that really did suit me nicely there. Okay, so Solgaleo is going to go for yet another Flash Cannon here, taking out the Slowking. All right, so the Pokemon I was talking about earlier on that I was worried about was Infernape, right? I wasn't sure if it had Flare Blitz or if it was a special set. Now, they obviously they didn't have Flare Blitz. However, they had Close Combat. So I was like, all I need to do is live this Close Combat Z move from Infernape, go for the Flash Cannon, even at +6 and resist it, it's going to be enough to take it out. All right, so Infernape is going for the I say that's coming off Close Combat on the Fighting MZ on my Solgaleo there. Looks really cool on Infernape. I like Infernape there. Does a lot of damage to me. I'm a defensive wall there too there. And I'm going to go for the Flash Cannon, which is going to be enough to take out the Infernape, and that is game. Hope you guys enjoyed both these battles. Man, check out those bloopers. Man, this team was hard to do.